Welcome, my friends, welcome. This is the longest running daily variety show on planet Earth, the Mark Inspires Show. Day 1869 in a row. It's the morning show, and what we do in the morning is we go over breaking news of the day in a satirical manner. So if you are looking for a laugh, look no further. We're about to get into it. We had an awesome show last night. If you missed it, I didn't know what we were going to do. Right after the Super Bowl, I went live. And I went live from Vegas. I had the backdrop. It's pretty funny. But what was funnier is I took out this book from 1966, this New York Yankees scorecard, and we made a bunch of really great comedy with it. I can't wait to edit it for you. I took a bunch of phone calls from different companies that asked me to continue to do their branding for them. It was a lot of fun. So I look forward to continuing crazy shenanigans like that going forward. If you haven't seen my news stories, I've been dropping them like crazy, and you have to be into the humor. I'm a dry comedian, I guess you'd say, sarcastic a bit. And so I make a lot of comedy that goes down a rabbit hole. One joke leads through the entire news story, and I keep bringing it back. So I'm a callback comedian. So if you do see one little piece, please watch the whole piece so you understand what I was trying to get across to you in the comedic side. If you can, head over to YouTube. That is where you'll see these stories. I'm going to pull them up on the screen, so we're looking at it together. This will be about 25 minutes, guys. I have to get going. I have an appointment at 10 o'clock, but I wanted to make sure we hit the air to consistently stay on at 9 a.m. every single morning. So remember, 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard every single day, we're here. So it's twice a day in order to bring as many people together for some positivity, some music, and some comedy. If you don't know, I'm the inventor of the only drum in the world for guitar players. It's called the BeatSeat. This show is sponsored by the BeatSeat. You can go to beatseat.rocks and pick one up. The BeatSeat is the only drum in the world you can play with your entire body, hands and feet at the same time. You see one right there behind me with the 1775 Bible and the 1793 Principles of Faith sitting on it. And we get into those books as well, so stick around. Oh, goodness. Let me get into this quick because we are running out of time already. I'm going to make sure I pull something up on the screen here. Here we go. We're going to pull up, we're going to go right up to the main page of Yahoo, right? Sometimes we go to Yahoo, sometimes we go to other channels. Let's see what we have here. Yahoo News. It's behind me. There we go. Oh, goodness. Sometimes when you're doing it, guys, you get the news. So welcome to the show. If you are joining me for the first time, what we do is scroll through the news together and we see if there's any stories worth checking out. Don't have a lot of time today, so I did find a couple we'll get into, but Northeast braces for heavy snow. The South drenched by storms. I'm in the Northeast. What's coming, guys? You guys know? I was going to do a news report from the storm, do a storm tracker vibe. We may still do that. I don't know. We'll see. But we have some snow coming our way, apparently. It's been a pretty mild winter. The last 4 or 5 winters have been pretty mild. Not a lot of snow. We have a woo coming. Something to live for. Sometimes you got to give it a minute for Matt Zabrowski to do his thing. Woo-hoo! This is a good one. So, welcome. Where are you tuning in from? Thank you for tuning in. And we're just going to quickly scroll through, see what we could find here. Yeah. Usher can flex his Super Bowl comeback. But it was really the Taylor Swift show. Was it? I can't stand this stuff. The guy went out there, put on a good show. I don't think he should have taken his shirt off. I think that was mental. Okay, but this whole thing that making it about Taylor. Well, here's one thing we learned during the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift knows how to slam a beer like a champ. Her boyfriend, Travis Kelce's Kansas City Chiefs, were losing at the time, so she probably needed it. Gosh almighty, guys. Look, she's chugging it. Yeah, good for you, she won. She made sure she collected. Taylor doesn't give freebies, you know? You owe me $5. We had a competition. Drinking it down. Digital Diva, how are you? Thank you for being here, for giving me love over here on TikTok. If you could head over to the YouTube channel, it is where we've been live 1,869 days in a row. Taylor Swift's here. She's chugging it down. I don't know if you saw that. Look, guys. Look, ready? Done! Give me my $5. Oh, goodness. Guys, but Usher was having a good time. You know, he had that outfit on. He's doing it. Trying to look like Spider-Man, he's doing the blue Spider-Man. Some people are like blue comics. I work in the blue. Usher's doing it. I think Usher was it's funny. I told my son said before the Super Bowl, he goes, "What do you think about Usher as the guest?" And I was like, "I don't know any of his music." And then I heard, yeah. And I was like, "Oh, is that one of his songs?" I was like, "I like that song. I used to get down in the clubs to that one. You know, we do all kinds of crazy stuff. You do the Uma Thurman, you do that to that song." And so I was into it, you know. But the taking off the shirt thing, here we go. I was just talking about it. Okay, you got Lil Jon coming out. Okay. Tryna get a little keep it down the low key. You know how it is. I was getting down to it. Look, he's doing it too. I'm throwing the ball in the air. What? You know you get into it with Usher. Right? Sometimes then you take the shirt off. You gotta take the shirt off. I'm freaking taking it off, you know? Oh yeah, that's right! Lil Jon comes out of nowhere. Oh, yep. Ludacris in the house with the crazy hair that I put my finger into the freaking electrical socket. He did it. You know, sometimes when Ludacris shows up and he's got the finger in the electrical socket and you're trying to figure out, how do I do that hair? How do I get that hairdo? Just stick your finger in the electrical socket. Einstein was the first one to figure that one out. And he's like, why is he so smart? Electrical charge directly into the current. No, I'm gonna charge my phone. Einstein charged his brain. You know, guys, I'm sorry when I have to hit you with the knowledge. T. Rose, right? Sometimes you're dancing. Lil Jon comes out of nowhere. Okay! And you're like, I'm into it. I'll go and dance to Lil Jon. Okay! Got gold teeth. Your gold teeth in it. While the dance, you know, okay! You're like, I gotta give him millions of dollars for saying okay. He's awesome. What an act over there. He looks like he's gonna eat an animal, like raw. The stupid gold teeth, right? Okay! Lil Jon, would you like, like a aardvark that's just running by in my backyard? I'll just give it to you, you can eat it. Okay! You're into it? You know, you'd expect Lil Jon, his success, he wouldn't be into eating aardvarks. Whole, you know, one bite. Do you need any ketchup for that? Okay! Oh, goodness, Lil Jon, you bring us joy for years. And then remember, Usher took off his shirt, and the ladies went, wow. Some guys did too, 2024. Don't, remember. Here we go, Taylor Swift chugs her beer. They made a whole story about it, guys, in the New York Post. That's a big one. They're like, what do we want to do our news about, from the Super Bowl? Let's do it about how Taylor Swift can drink a beer and she can chug it down. And Danny Masterson in the commercial right before. This is Danny Masterson, 15 years. They got him out of prison early. And now he's looking at the house that he really wants to buy, but he's got some issues. He's got to knock on that door first. Excuse me, just moved into the neighborhood. Just wanted to tell you about myself real quick. Rocket Mortgage did it as well, guys. So look, remember, chugging it down.
I beat you! I'm gonna write a song about it.
Okay, they're double-deckering it.
Impressive.
Guys, full stories. See how Taylor Swift reacted when Travis Kelce and the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Guys, I wonder if she was excited. I wonder if she went, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And then she went and banged it out. You know, that's the job. That is the job of the wife or spouse or, you know, significant other or bangaroo partner of a professional athlete after you win the Super Bowl. You know, some people are like,
I have a headache.
you don't have a headache, Travis Kelce's significant other after your Super Bowl win. You know, I don't care if you're a #1 selling artist.
I sold out all my tours.
You're banging it out tonight. You know, that's your job. Step up for the Kelce, you know. Slice of Kelce, some people say. It's like a freaking mountain. But that's her thing. She's into it, guys, you know, and she's got to be. The night of the Super Bowl win, you better crack that champagne, even if it's so you forget about the night, because you didn't want it. You had a headache. You drink the champagne. Trashed. The next day you could be like, oh, 1989, or whatever the heck that song is. You know, you could sing it 2024. Super Bowl, I was there, I was chugging beer. I was at the Super Bowl chugging beer. I won that B, had to give me $5, or I elbow her. And I told her, hey, I'll throw you my elbow. Yes, this is a Taylor Swift elbow, and when I bring it in your direction, you get an extra pop from the pop star. Guys, nobody realizes this, but Taylor Swift is like trained in the art of elbows in the face. She learned it. She was out there getting, you know, it was the time when she worked with Round Eye. He was a very special sensei. If you haven't seen him, you should check him out. He's on my channel. But guys, that's what happened. They're doing all these stories on Taylor Swift. What are we talking about here? Where's the stories on the actual football game?
We don't know who won the football game. We were watching Taylor Swift chug beer.
The guy over here is jumping out of his chair with the Gucci sweatshirt on. He's excited. He's got, I think those are Gucci pants as well. He's Gucci pantsing it with a Gucci sweatshirt. And I'm here, you know, watching them chug beer. What happened to her pants? Taylor, what happened over here? You missed this part. Your legs are trying to watch the game as well, maybe. I'm not really sure what this is. Fashion statement, or you have eyes in your legs. I think you have eyes in your thighs. Eyes in your thighs. It's a new song title for Taylor Swift. I got eyes in my thighs and you better know why. Travis Kelce won the game, I banged him all night. Right? That's what happened with Taylor. She's got a debt, guys. Literally, she's got a debt. It's the night of the Super Bowl win. Big burly Travis Kelce. He comes off the field. You know the first thing he said to her, you know we're banging it out tonight.
I got a headache.
I don't give a freaking heck. Pop star. You shouldn't have drank so much of that beer, chugging it down during the game trying to win $5. You need $5 from the dummy next to you? Just has one hit. And like the last,
She's up there with Taylor Swift.
my son was like, how is she there? She just like has one song. I was like, this is the world we live in today. No talent, one person.
Okay, so good. One song in the marketplace.
209 songs, never heard of the guy. But look, Taylor, she's doing it this morning. Again, as you wake up in the morning, you get the same experience. You know, congratulations. Look, she's getting ready, you see? That's the position. Oh my goodness, what's that, Joanne? Yes, Joanne! Yep, Joanne, stop wheezing! Oh my goodness. You know, I mean, Joanne, squeezing one out, you know. DM Ryan, how are you, my friend? It's so good to see you. Yeah, she's getting ready. She's just doing it. Sometimes they say stretch. They say to stretch before you go at it. I'm just, sometimes when you're in the process and they give you the comedy, they just put it right there for you. Just so we're clear, I'm here for the Travis and Taylor show. This lady here, she's got a Cowboys outfit on, and you wonder who she wants to see win, right?
I came to see the Cowboys win.
The Cowboys sucked this year. Lady, you're at the Super Bowl wearing a cowboy outfit?
I can't wait to see Taylor.
Yeah, we know, dummy. You came with a Cowboys outfit to a Chiefs 49ers game.
I'm excited to see the Super Bowl, to see the super couple. I want to see the super couple.
Ooh, someone share this. This is a silly, funny feed today. Every day it's silly, funny here. We do it. We always do it here. We're trying to see if we can lift you up with some comedy. That's why I say it's the satire news, guys. We're not here trying to say that you're going to get the news. But when you see this dummy with her cowboy shirt on saying, I'm here to see Taylor and Travis, we're like, you didn't need to bring the sign. You brought your sign with your stupid shirt. You should have just walked in.
Guys, look, I'm here to see Travis and Taylor.
Yeah, we know. Cowboys, they're not into this one. But you're here supporting your team. Your team. Oh, here we go, guys. There's the kiss, and their comment came just before, He showed up. The love story from her Eras tour. She had gone to great lengths to be there at the Super Bowl to support Kelsey as Swift traveled to Los Angeles from Tokyo, where she had been performing her Eras tour. Her next tour date is on the 16th of February. This is obviously an English rag, where she will perform on the other side of the world in Australia, with Bradley Smith is going because Travis Kelce's going. He wants to just hang out with Travis. Look at that. And then it's his job after the show to be there for her. I'm sorry, Taylor, I got a headache tonight. You shut your freaking mouth. I just rocked out in front of Australia. All of it. All of Australia. You get in that freaking bed and shut your hole. Not the other hole. You know how I roll. I'm just saying, but when I come back from tearing it up, 1989 or whatever, and when I come back to the room and you're here, I expect you to shut the mouth and you do what I say, okay? Dominatrix style time, because I just did it. You have to work with each other, I'd say. Look, let's see. Look at me, I'm so excited for later. See, look, she's like, look at, yep. Oh, she's smitten. Look at that. I gotta say, I'm happy for her. I mean, look at that. Look, I can't wait to put my hands through your stupid beard. What kind of beard, right? I love that beard. I gotta say, let's get back. We have to get one more view of the pounding the beer. Guys, I'm gonna do it. Is that Hailey Bieber next to her? Is that Hailey Bieber? I don't know who the hell that is. I'll tell you what, the video's not working. And then what's this? Let's see, one more video.
They know history, they know legacy, and there's more they want to achieve. You could hear that.
Good for her. Again, the weird pants. I still don't know if she has eyes in her thighs. Some people say they have extra, cottage cheese in the thighs, but she's got eyes in her thighs. She's looking out double-decker style. And then she's got two more. While she's watching the game, 4 eyes watching. She just wants to make sure she gets it all. Doesn't want to miss a moment. While she's drinking that beer, her leg eyes, her thigh eyes, are able to keep an eye on everything, so to speak. I don't miss, a droplet of sweat from Travis. When he makes a little catch up the middle and I'm chugging a beer, she is relevant again. DM says, I think that she's a real talent. I think that people have to stop giving her a hard time. I think it's interesting how they've made football about her instead of about the football. Like, who gives a crap? Do you know how many other celebrities were there yesterday and no one gave a crap? It's so funny to me. Like, do you know who was sitting right next to, I want to say Jay-Z and Beyonce, and right next to him was the guy who used to own Twitter, Jack Dorsey. I'm like, do you know how many celebrities were at the game yesterday? And they went bonkers because Taylor Swift is there. And it's like, she's a talent, but what the hell? Like, I make it about the football. No one cares that Taylor Swift is there supporting her boyfriend. It's like you had every celebrity under the sun at that football game. It's Vegas. It's right by Los Angeles. And they're like, every 5 seconds you're looking at Taylor. Every single article is about Taylor. It's like, I don't know, not about the repeat. Did we see it? Let's just quickly scroll because I only have a few minutes here. Did we see anything about the repeat here? Hailey Bieber debuts, brunette hair. So no, that wasn't her because that girl next to her was a blonde. Kelvin Kiptum, marathon world runner, dies in a car crash at 24. Gosh almighty. God bless you, bud. That's sad. California teen vanishes during layover at Denver International Airport on the way home from mental health center. Now, Denver International is where all that crazy stuff's going on, where they have all the fake, they got like alien, emblems and pictures and murals everywhere, and they pretend that there's nothing there, but there may be something there. And she disappeared. She looks like she could, possibly be alienish. Billy Jack Haynes in police custody, expected to be charged with murder. What in the freaking heck happened here? Billy Jack Haynes. Who was Billy Jack Haynes? Let's see who he was. He's identified as suspect in deadly shooting in which Jeanette Beecraft, 85, was killed. The medical examiner determined that Beecraft died of homicide via gunshot wound. Beecraft was Haynes' wife. Tactical teams responded to reports. Haynes was last wrestled in 1995. That's why I never heard of him. There he is, though. He looks very familiar, doesn't he? Well, he's going to jail probably. Seems like he's a murderer. Anyway, guys, a couple quick things. Just want to run over this. Former Dutch Prime Minister and his wife, they die hand in hand in a double euthanasia. This is a crazy story. This isn't the first time this has happened either. In 2016, another famous politician from the Netherlands also did this, where you can actually have this done if you want. Let's talk about it. Let's see exactly what's going on over here. Is it the Netherlands? Yeah. So a former Dutch prime minister and his wife have died hand in hand in a rare double euthanasia. Dries van Agd and his wife Eugenie were both 93. They were buried together on Thursday. They died hand in hand with he died hand in hand with his beloved wife Eugenie van Agd Krekkelberg, the support and anchor with whom he was together for 70 years and whom he always continued to refer to as my girl. The Rights Forum, a human rights charity he founded, said on Friday the couple met as students in Nijmegen. The Rights Forum described him as an idiosyncratic, and said that the Van Act and his wife were very ill but couldn't live without each other. The Dutchman, a Catholic stock, Van Acht served as prime minister from 1977 to 1982. He was popular for his humor and for riding with Tour de France cyclists. He was branded a Jesuit and a mystic by political rivals. Left wing. Bottom line, dude had himself offed with his wife in the Netherlands. You can do this if you are not happy and your wishes are to not, suffer. You can head to the Netherlands. I didn't realize that, but you can. I don't think you should. I think you have a moment and you should appreciate it, but that is an option. Justin Bieber attempts. Okay, we don't give a crap. Here we go. A woman walked into a Houston megachurch with a child and began shooting. What in the hell? You know what I mean? Like, authorities are probing Sunday afternoon shooting at Pastor Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church, roughly 6 miles from downtown Houston, in which they said a woman walked in accompanied by a young child and began firing when she was killed by law enforcement. She was killed by law enforcement. The woman, estimated to be 30 to 35, entered the megachurch shortly before 2 p.m., dressed in a trench coat and armed with a long gun and a backpack. Police Chief Troy Finner said in a Sunday interview news conference. The young child was hit during the shooting and is in the hospital in critical condition. Police have not shared the details. Guys, what in the heck? Let me see what happened here. 2 off-duty officers were present. Look at that. Both with less than 5 years of experience. The 2 officers engaged in the shooter, and she was struck. She died at the scene. The child was also hit and was taken to the hospital in critical condition, but it's unclear who fired the shot that injured the child. I want to commend those officers. The long gun, and it could have been a lot worse. So I don't know if she shot anybody or just shot in the air. The shooter also threatened that she had a bomb, but they searched her vehicle and backpack and found no explosives. She was also spraying some type of substance on the ground. They did not share any further details. Pena said fire authorities were on the scene and were going to take time to ensure that any issue or risk was properly vetted. So this is just crazy stuff we're dealing with. And of course, as we talked about earlier, heavy snow, travel woes loom for the Northeast as South was drenched by severe storms just, I guess, over the weekend. Helen, how are you? If you're here, I think DM saying hi. I don't know, I'm not seeing much on my side, but thank you, DM, for being here. Thank you, Pee-wee, for being here. Thank you, David Reinsky, for being over here. Appreciate it, TikToking it. And we are going to have to wrap this up because I have an appointment I got to get to. So please do me a favor and say goodnight. Say goodnight. Say goodbye. I will be back later. We do have 2 shows. Second show will be music and comedy. And I've got a lot of stuff I'm working on. I got the Scammer Payback bit, which is basically the background here on TikTok. And we have that bit from last night. We've got all these different comedy news stories today. I think the beginning of this show was funny. Yesterday was crazy with that handbook thing from 1966, the Yankees handbook. We're going to go over that as well. But please do me a favor and leave a comment after the show. If you can, share this show. Anything like that will be helpful. And I will be back, and I will see you later. Let me see if I can get to the page. All right, this is my, I'm on the wrong page, unfortunately. Unfortunately. DM Ryan, okay, let's see. I think I got it. DM Ryan, it looks like I can't see anybody else. I'm gonna say bye to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, DM, you're amazing. Keep up the good work, buddy. And I will be back for more. I'll tell you, if you're just getting here now, this show is awesome. The intro, the first 10 minutes, the comedy. This is the satire, comedy, whatever news. I'm not really sure. I'm just a guy living in the moment who reads stories and reacts. And this is my type of humor. I hope it's something you can get into. And if you are into it, I'm live every single day since December 31st, 2018. That's 5 years in a row every day. And it's the Mark Inspires YouTube channel. Please join us over there at J. Paul. We really appreciate it if you do that. And I will be back later. Until then. You got to go away. Where is the outro, Joanne? No one can hear you over the way. You got to go away. Joanne? You got to go away. Ellen, so glad to see you. You got a good show to replay. Trust me, Ellen. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Leave a comment if you can, everybody, and share. And we'll see you later. You got to go away. Oh, goodness. Have a great day.